Hey y'all, it's Sheila. Hope you're having a great day. Getting ready to go out and go to Ulta. Got a card in the mail this week. Our Ulta has finally jumped on the bandwagon and has Clinique and some of the other brands in, and they sent me a card for a free lipstick. It's the Clinique Chubby Stick. I have worn some Clinique lipsticks in the past and liked them. So I'm on the hunt for a new eyelash curler. My favorite eyelash curler that I can't say the name of it. I left at our house at the beach. I had a second favorite eyelash curler here at home, and in getting ready for work one morning, I was picking up my bathroom, getting things together. I never know who's coming and going in our house here. And putting my stuff up and threw it in the drawer and slammed the drawer shut. Bent it. The one I'm using now pinches me and I don't like it. But I just wanted to ask y'all if you remember something. Need to quit swinging my leg so I'm not bobbing around. Do y'all remember the book Color Me Beautiful? It was all the rage back in the 90s, early 90s, mid 90s. I can't remember exactly when, but I had that book. And when I read that book, I wasn't very happy because it was sounding like I was in autumn. And I didn't like those autumn colors. I didn't think I looked good in them. We had a store at the time. It has since closed. In a town nearby, that if I needed something special to wear, that's where I went. It was called Montaldo's. It was pretty high end. They had makeup in there, several brands, several things, and it was owned and run by a very striking lady. Very beautiful, glamorous, gorgeous, striking older lady. And all of her staff were very striking. It was a beautiful bunch of women. Well, after reading that book, I found out that the staff at Montaldo's had been somewhere, took some kind of classes, and they were the color analysis professionals in our area. I had several friends that went over there, and they did a beautiful job. They did makeovers, makeup, makeovers. They had a stylist that told you what cuts and styles of clothing suited you best. They were just really good at it. It was kind of expensive, but I went over there and did it. And they brought out Mrs. Montaldo to help with doing my color analysis because I confused them. And their conclusion was that I was a winter. I was a red-headed or auburn-haired winter. That wasn't all that common. Got into a lot of serious questions. Do you color your hair? At that time, my hair had never seen hair color. And this color here is almost on the mark of what my hair color was. I try and keep it pretty close. They were looking at my eyes and looking at my veins, and at one point they said, "Could you slip off your shoes?" They looked at the veins in my feet. They asked me some personal questions, and I answered those personal questions. And then Mrs. Montaldo said, "You're not a common person. You don't fall quickly and easily into winter, spring, summer, or fall," which were the 4 color categories. You're a winter. I was relieved to know that I was a winter because I had been wearing mostly winter clothing colors. But after picking up that book, Color Me Beautiful, I began to doubt myself. And a group of friends that I had, you need a group of friends or a friend or 1 or 2 friends who will be butt crack brutally honest with you. Hey, how's this color look on me? That color looks good on you, Sheila. Or hey, how's this color look on me? That's not one of your better colors. I don't think that color's suited for you. Or, what do you think about my eyeshadow? Well, I've got one friend that'll say, well, it's a very pretty eyeshadow, Sheila. And you can hear that but in her voice. And I'm like, just tell me. I don't think that color suits you. You need somebody that if you have doubts, that will be honest with you. So I was happy being a winter, and I continued on wearing my winter clothing and my winter colored makeup, and life was fine until a friend at work said, I'm having a such and such makeup party and I want you to come. Well, this such and such makeup line was real big on colors and your season. And I went to that makeup party, and she was going around doing, people pulled out her drapes, laying different colors of fabric around their shoulders and explaining, oh, look, this is her good color. Oh, look, this is not a good color on her. And she got to me, and she goes, well, you're going to be easy. You're in autumn. And I'm thinking, oh, this is not going to go well. This is not going to end well for me. And she sits there and she's putting these colors of fabric around my neck going, oh, look, Lily's here getting her head rubbed, y'all. Needs your head rubbed. And she goes, oh, look at this beautiful rust color. It just picks up the color in her hair and it looks so good. And look at this beautiful autumn color. And my friends are sitting back there going, she tapped me on my head like she had a magic wand, and she proclaimed that I was an autumn. She didn't look at my veins. She didn't look at my eyes. She came to me with her mind made up that I was an autumn. She laid out our makeup. And at that time, they were telling you, put your eyeshadows up and down. I never had anybody tell me to put my eyeshadows in upward stripes. 3 colors in a row, and then blend them. And she laid out for me an emerald green eyeliner and green and purple eyeshadow and an orange blush and an orange lipstick. We were all sitting around putting on our makeup and our big old mirror she gave us. And I leaned over to my friend and I said, how's this look? She said, I don't like that on you. I said, I don't like it either. And I'm not buying none of this makeup. I don't like it. I came home. I was married to my first husband at the time. And I walked in the door and he looked up from the paper he was reading. And he went, you didn't buy any of that, did you? I said, not a bit. And I continued on in my winter ways. I wore my winter colors with my winter makeup. And then a really good friend called me. Hey, Sheila, I'm so excited. I've signed up to sell makeup. And my director's going to be at my house this week on Thursday. And she's going to do my training. And I need some of my really good friends to come over in case I mess up. I won't be embarrassed with my director telling me, no, that's not the way to do it. Or no, that's wrong. Will you please come? I said, Susie, I don't like that makeup. I don't like that whole company. They want me to be an autumn. And I'm a winter. She said, well, you do have auburn colored hair. We'll figure it out. Will you come to my house? I said, yeah, I'll come to your house. I went to her house and her supervisor in this makeup company was there. And they went all around the room. And for some reason, they saved me the last. That woman would go to start draping somebody and helping Susie learn how to do her job, and she'd glance over at me. She saved me the last. She said, I've been looking at you all night, Miss Sheila. And you're kind of confusing me because you're sitting there in winter colored clothing and you look beautiful in it. Those colors are beautiful on you. But you have auburn hair. And typically someone with auburn hair is a spring or an autumn. I said, yeah, I know. She came over to me and she laid those drapes of fabric around my shoulders, and she'd stand back and she'd look this way and she'd look this way. She looked at Jeanette and she said, "What do you think, Jeanette?" Jeanette was another beauty control aide. She said, "I don't know. I just don't know." And Susie's standing there like, "Lily, you want on the YouTube channel?" She decided she didn't want on the YouTube channel. I'm sorry if that made y'all dizzy. Anyway, they discussed me for a little bit, and this big director said, "I just don't know what you are, but I don't think you're an Autumn. But next week, we're having a big meeting, and there's going to be a bunch of executives with the company there, and I would really appreciate it if you could work it into your schedule to attend our meeting. I'll give you a free lipstick." I said, "Is it going to be an autumn color?" She just laughed. She said, "Will you please come?" I said, "Yeah, I'll come to your meeting." I got there and they did their to-dos and their to-dos and did all their stuff they were doing and teaching people how to promote their company and how wonderful it was. And I'm going to tell you something. My friend Susie's high up in the food chain of that company. And Susie looks better than she did when she started. That skincare line and the products of theirs that she has picked out to use work beautifully with her skin. She looks much younger than she did. And I'm not knocking that company. I use a few of those products and I like them. But after they had their soiree and they gathered around me, one right off the bat said, "Well, she's got auburn hair. She's an autumn or a spring." I don't like her too much. Two of the other ladies walked up and said, "I don't know about that." I said, "Do you mind if we drape you?" "Why not?" They set me in a chair and they put me in a specific lighting situation and they started draping those fabrics. That one still was going, "She's an autumn. She's an autumn." Kind of gave her a stink eye. One of them said, "Well, let's move to a different location. Let's move over to this area of the room. Let's just drape those colors sitting in a different location in a different lighting situation." They draped those colors, and that woman that said, "She's an autumn, she's an autumn," said, "You know, I believe I agree with all you. She's a red-headed winter. I'm a winter with auburn hair." It's an odd thing. There's a lot of odd things about me. I'm just an odd person. I can't help it. Where I'm going with this, years ago I walked into the Clinique. Start over. Years ago I walked into the Clinique counter, or up to the Clinique counter, and our belts. And I was interested in a particular item in a particular color. And that lady behind that Clinique counter told me that she couldn't sell me that. I said, "What do you mean? Don't you have any?" She said, "I just don't think that's right for you because you have auburn hair. And I think if you had your color analysis done, you would see that you should wear this color." I just walked off. I was in a different town and a different Belks at a different Clinique counter, and I walked up and I said, "I'd like to see this." The lady pulled it out. "Are you sure that's the color for you?" "Yes, I'm sure that's the color for me. I am a winter. I have been told I'm a winter by several people, different organizations, and I even paid a lot of money to go be told I was a winter." So I guess where I'm going with this, I don't know if they have just one color they're giving away, or I don't know if they have several. But if I get there to get my eyelash curler, a few other things I need, and this Clinique woman in her white coat tries to make me take a color I don't like, I'm not going to be very happy. If you know what your colors are, that's great. If you've ever had a color analysis done and you're happy with it, that's great. Or if you just know that when you wear certain things you get compliments and when you wear certain other things you don't, that's great. Or if you don't care what people think, that's great too. It's all great. But I'm leaving a little bit, and I hope I don't go into a Clinique war zone. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. And it's always a great day to have a great day.